Hi, in this video, I'm going to be showing you or showcasing the paper Kekkei Genkai in Shindo Life or Shinobi Life 2. This Kekkei Genkai could also be referred to as Conan's Kekkei Genkai or just the paper Kekkei Genkai if you want to be simple. But before I even plug my channel and tell you to subscribe, before I do any of that, I just watched the Mr. Beast Rewind. And I'm not gonna lie, I am actually kind of disappointed that Dream didn't show his face. You know, everyone hyped it up, and now I'm just sad that Dream didn't show his face. But whatever, you know, we can wait till later. It's fine. But anyway, only 2% of you guys are subscribed, and it is 2021. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be greatly appreciated. You know, this year let's try and get to 3K subs. I know we can do it. But yeah, or not 3K this year. Let's try and get to 10K subs this year. That would be absolutely hilarious, but also insane. But apart from that, let's just get right into the video on showcasing the paper Kekkei Genkai. So the first thing about the paper Genkai that we gotta go over is the moves, or the moveset. Now, the paper Kekkei Genkai has 3 moves, like a regular Genkai, and a mode, so a Z mode, and you can equip it by holding Z, like any other mode. But it has 3 moves, the first of which is Paper Style, Paper Birds, requires 16k chi and has a cooldown of 16 seconds. And this move, I'll go over it later, but basically fires out a bunch of paper birds that track your opponent and deal decent damage. But the second move of Paper Kekkei Genkai, which I think is probably my favorite, is Paper Style Shuriken Seeker. Now, this move doesn't have an amazing auto track. I'll give it that. I won't give it that, actually. But I will say that this is an incredible move for PvP because it has just an insane stun that really is just kind of overpowered. But it requires 3,000 chi for each shuriken. So you summon a bunch of shuriken above your head, and then you fire each one off. It requires 3k chi for each one. And has a cooldown between shuriken of 5 seconds. So that's a pretty good move, yeah. The final move is Paper Style, Paper Vortex. Now, to be honest, this isn't really an amazing third move. It's cool, but it's not, you know, amazing. Requires 20k chi, has a cooldown of 20 seconds, and you basically just throw a bunch of paper everywhere. It's sort of cool, I guess. But the real thing that we should be paying attention to is the paper mode. And oh my goodness. Later in the video, we're going to go over this, but, like, look at this thing. It just looks really nice. So, stick around till the end of the video because I will be showcasing this off. It is incredible. Okay, let's just go right to the first mission, and I'm going to be showcasing off the Paper Style, Paper Birds move. So the first move of the Paper Genkai. So here it is. It's a range move, so you're going to want to move back a little bit. And you just hit one like so, and it summons a bunch of paper birds, dealing probably around 30k damage, maybe even 40k. I'd say this is a really nice first move, and it's actually pretty useful. It's like, hold on, I'm lagging a little bit. But if I let it cool down for a minute, we can actually see the track. So, ready, here the track is. As you can see, it just tracks him, and it's just really good. Around 30k damage, maybe even 40k, I don't know. Let's see how much health he's on. Yeah, probably around 40k damage for each hit. So that's a really, really nice first move on the Paper Genkai. Okay, so as I fly over, or as I jump over to my next mission, the second move actually does require like a little bit of prep. So basically, you pop the second move like so, and it looks like this. You get a bunch of paper shurikens above your head. It looks really cool, just like this. And what you can do with these, so if I get this dude to run after me for a minute. Okay, so if I get a little bit of distance, you can actually shoot these, and you actually stun like that, and he's stunned. And these moves are really great for like opening up for a combo, especially if he's popping something like that. So you can just cancel moves, and then you can get straight into like a combo like that. But yeah, it is a really nice second move. I really like it for PvP. So let's try and see if he's doing hand signs. And then bop. Nah, you can't Rasengan me. Sorry, boy. But yeah, it's just a really nice second move. And yeah, just like that, he's finished. Deals 8k damage, but I'm level 700, but still. Very, very nice. But let's move on to the third move now. Let me get rid of these shurikens first. As I said earlier, the Paper Genkai third move isn't really what I'd call special, but it's nice. So you basically summon a giant paper vortex, and it pops like that. Deals only 20k damage. Oh wait, no, right. It's so it's an AoE, and actually it'll deal like continuous damage, adding up to probably like 40k. To be honest though, I would just use the first move. It does as much damage as this one does, and to be honest, it requires less chakra. So like the trade-off is kind of insane. But actually, I believe you can throw this. Yeah, you throw it at your opponent, and it deals around 40k damage in total. I think it's an AoE, but it only targets one opponent, and it is an auto lock. Yeah, it does require like 20k chi or something, so kind of a little bit on the expensive side with chi, but as you can see, you just throw it like that, and 220ks, I think. Oh wait, he's dead. But yeah, that's the third move. Not really like crazy, but you know, it's cool. It looks really nice. I wouldn't really use it for PvP, but I would definitely use the first and second move, so you know, it's sort of a trade-off, I guess, for really good moves. Okay, now onto the paper style mode. So this mode is really cool. It looks really nice. So you hold down Z to activate it, just like this. And as you can see, you get really nice looking paper wings. I wouldn't say it's amazing at combat, but you fly really fast. And I'm not actually flying right now. It's just the animation. But to fly, you hit double space, and you double tap space like this, and you can just fly around like so. Geez, that was kind of laggy. But you can fly around. You can go up by holding down W, or Q, and then go down by pressing Q. So it's up for space. Space bar is up, and then Q is down. Now, as you can see, it is draining my stamina actually, but like you probably get around 15 seconds of flight time. That doesn't sound great, but it is. It's really nice. But yeah, land like this by touching the ground, and yeah, you actually regen stamina even if you're sprinting. So pretty good. Now onto the Z spec. So it's an AoE, and it's basically that big paper spike thing that Conan does. So if you hit Z, you pop it like this, and it's actually throwable, so I can throw it over there. And it's a massive AoE, dealing 40k damage. Now that's really good. Actually, I didn't realize it did 40k. I thought it only did 30k, but you know, I must have been low level. Keep in mind, I am like pretty low level, but still, it does 40k damage, and it's an AoE, so I would say that's a pretty good mode move. Now, the paper mode does actually drain your mode pretty fast. It's around 40 mode per second, so you're gonna want a lot of mode for this. But yeah. Now I can just fly away like so. Bye. Yeah, I just fly. So it's really nice, like flying and then like popping the Z spec while you're flying. It just feels really nice. And just like that, 40k damage, and I can just fly over here like this, undo the mode, and regen my mode while those guys are still stuck down there. So yeah, this is a really nice mode. It does have a 40-second Z spec cooldown. I think I already said that though. But yeah, it's really nice, and I'd really recommend, if you spin it, not to spin it out, because the Paper Genkai is pretty underrated, actually. Also, I did forget to say, you get stat boosts from the mode, obviously. So the stat boosts are as follows. You get 2400 chi as a bonus, you get 2300 ninjutsu, and you get 2100 taijutsu, and to finish it all off, you get 2400 health. So in total, you get around like an average of like 2,300 stat boosts on each stat. So yeah, that's really nice. Anyway, that is pretty much the end of this video. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And yeah, join the Discord, join the Roblox group, and grab the Roblox merch. I might make, I don't know, some merch for 5K if we ever get there. So, you know, subscribe, help me get to 5K. But apart from that, I will see you in the next video, and goodbye.